Welcome back here to the Jordy Culotta Show, driven and powered by Go Chevrolet. Appreciate Derek Stingley Sr. stopping in here on this Friday morning, on this Monday morning, talking about the weekend. Bro.
It's all over the place.
LSU Auburn, 8 o'clock Saturday night. I'm already there.
I'm already there.
Yeah. Stingley Sr. couldn't get over the fact that this game is kicking off at 8 o'clock on Saturday night.
Is this the first 8 o'clock kick?
In a while.
In a while.
It feels like a while.
Game? Was that?
Florida was
7.
Was it 7?
8.
8. That 1 hour makes a huge difference.
At 5 o'clock.
Pitch dark night in Tiger Stadium. All day they've been out there. And if the sunshine is right, they are going to be maximum lubed up for this one.
At 5 o'clock, can we get this thing going?
A man who knows all about that is one of my all-time favorites. Florida native, came to Baton Rouge, defensive back, was undrafted free agent by the Pittsburgh Steelers, had some time with KC, waved in camp there, and is now back down in Baton Rouge, spent a little time. Talented photographer, talented in many ways off of the football field. And it is great to see my friend, John Battle.
Same.
JB,
Same
good to see you, baby. It has been a minute. He is on Twitter. He's on social media. You can keep up with him there. At JBIV000 is where you get our friend John Battle. It's been a minute, man. How are you?
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a while. It
has been a minute.
Last time
you on your way out?
Yeah, I was on my way out when we shot the documentary. That's probably the last time I seen you.
How was that? How was?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah,
it was great. It was just something, like I say, it was something that I always wanted to do, and it's even better now because I watch myself transition from a boy to a man. So it's just like looking at those moments.
I bet.
Having family members who are no longer here, just having that time to look back and see them. So it's really special on my heart for sure.
What is the journey like for a football player like you who is kind of swinging vine to vine in your football life and getting these opportunities? It's
tough. It's not the ordinary football life for sure. It's a lot of gray. It's a lot of gray. So my advice to anybody who's going out there who's trying to pursue the game of football, and you got to go the backdoor route. Just know you got to have some mental toughness. Yeah. It's going to be some adversities, hurdles every day.
Sure.
So, it's no easy journey, but the journey will be worth it, though, at the end. So,
the top line on your scouting report probably reads mental toughness, probably one of the most mentally tough players that has come through LSU. How did that prepare you for this part of it?
Man, it got me here. It got me here for sure. Every time I think of something, I just think back to Coach Raymond just getting on my ass in the DB room. Yeah. And it's just like, okay, I'm prepared for this. Like, I know what I'm getting myself into. I already experienced this. I dealt with it. I know how to handle it. So, for sure, definitely for sure. Mental toughness for sure.
You were one of the top players in the states of Florida, one of the top safeties in the country when you came out. Can you give any insight to what somebody like Derek Stingley Jr. is going through right now? Somebody that the fan base has this wide, high expectation for, and he wants to be out there, he wants to play, but his body just won't allow him right now.
I know. I'm a man who have a couple surgeries on my end, so I know that feeling for sure. It's tough. It's tough. It's another mental battle. It's another hurdle that you got to get over. I'm in the first. It was Bama 2000. This is my last year, 2018. First play, got rolled on. Boom.
Yep.
It was
I
done.
remember that.
Ty Harris came in and did a wonderful job. But just at that moment, I was just like, damn. I just felt so hopeless because it's like I want to be out there with my team for real. And then we had Devin. He was out for the first half.
That's right.
So it was like we needed some leadership on our defense at that time. So. It was tough on me, but I know for him, because just where he is right now in life, at 7 and as the face of DBU, I know that's a lot that's going on. But he's a strong guy. Like, he came in. I remember his first time coming in, he's picking off Joe on one-on-ones, and I'm like, who the hell?
He's a high school kid.
Yeah, he wasn't even enrolled yet.
Yeah,
like,
it was the bowl prep.
Yeah, it was like
it was bowl prep for you, Central Florida.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and then he just comes out of nowhere. It's like, who the hell is this? tall kid picking off Joe Burrow one-on-ones like out of nowhere.
That was good.
Out of nowhere. It's like what the
mean, and Burrow was saying, he always wanted to test the freshman, and he was like, "Who the fuck is this kid, bro?"
Yes, that was everyone's reaction. That was everyone's
one on Jamar Chase, just like picking him off.
Bodying him.
It is. It's been fun to watch. Where are you in your football life? Where are in the journey? I know that you finished up with KC last. Where are you now?
So I originally started off. I went from. Here's my story. So I came out, got picked up by the Jets. Was with them for OTAs. Our GM got fired in the middle of OTAs. So then they bring in a new guy. He gets rid of. I'm like the first one gone. Boom. So I get the reality of the NFL and like the first 2 months of it. So I'm home just working out. I get a phone call from Tampa. I fly out. My first day on the team, we're flying out for the first preseason game.
Wow.
So like I have no idea.
You get your helmet and they're telling you
I get my helmet and shoulder pads and like, all right, run down the kickoff. I'm like, all right.
I've done this before.
Thank God that I've still been working out and still doing those football movements. So I was kind of prepared for that. So, I mean, spent the whole year in Tampa, had a wonderful time. Then the previous year, I went to
and this was Arian's first year. This was Jameis.
Yes.
This was Jameis last year.
Yes. Phenomenal player.
Yeah.
Phenomenal player.
Cannon.
He had his arm is crazy. It's ridiculous. It's just, I mean, it's Jameis at times, but when Jameis is on, he's on.
And is he a great teammate? Because I would love it. Like his personality.
His personality is
great.
That's funny as
man. Like it's you really don't know what Jameis you're gonna get. Like, he gonna walk in today. He could be Pastor Jameis and lead in like FCA and Bible study, and then you can come in the next day and he's like the class clown, and then he's just a great guy. Like he's just he's fun to be around. He's very. He's a true motivator for sure.
Yeah, he seems like a great locker room dude.
He is.
Like somebody great to just have in the locker room. Go ask Jameis.
Yeah, did you see the video yesterday of him and the Tavario? Yeah, that's just who he is.
Yes, that's his personality for sure.
So then from Tampa you go to?
I go to Pittsburgh. So I was with Pittsburgh all last year. So 2020, COVID year. I spent my time up in Pittsburgh.
Start out 11-0. Y'all must have been thinking,
"Oh my god,
we're gonna make a run."
It was crazy in the beginning because it was just so much uncertainty was going on. Just if we were gonna play football this year, so then we're going to camp, and then camp is all weird.
Yeah,
and then now we just start off 8-0, and then it's like, all right, how did we get here?
I think we're for real.
Yeah. Right? It's like okay. Thank God for all these vets that we have. So it kind of just kept the ball rolling. I feel like that was probably the true reason why the team started off so hot because, I mean, hell, all 22 starters came back. And they've been there. They were Steelers for life. They know the Steelers way. So I mean, it was just easy for them to just keep going, just fill in, the rookies and the new guys. But yeah, I mean, we kind of hit a wall. We hit a wall.
Yeah.
What really messed us up, it was a COVID. We're supposed to play the Ravens on Thanksgiving. So that game got pushed back to because they had an outbreak. They had an outbreak. The Ravens did. So I think we were supposed to play that Friday. Then it got moved to Sunday. Then it got moved from Sunday to Wednesday.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's like you're prepared, and then you got to chill. Then you're up again. Then it's like no. Then you're up again. Then So it was so much like of this. Then I feel like that was kind of the turning point of the season. And then after that, I think we lost to Washington on like Monday night. I think that game got pushed back too.
Right.
Yeah, they changed the whole schedule.
The whole schedule got changed around. Yeah, it was like Tuesday, Thursday.
Right.
Yeah, it was like a weird time. Yeah. It's like a baseball game.
Give us a bye.
It was like a baseball game. It felt like a baseball game.
And then we got our bye week taken away.
Right.
So it was like everything was
working against you.
Yeah, at that point.
Is Tomlin as big of a gangster as he seems like on TV?
He's a hard ass.
Yeah.
He's a hard ass.
The sunglasses, he's just folded up over there.
He seems like a great coach too.
He is. He is. So he just used to walk around with his mask like up here, and he had his cap on, so all you just see is eyes. And he's just walking through the facility. Who is this popping up with eyes? Just eyes popping up out of nowhere, just popping in the room, just looking. And then get out, I was like, who is that? I think that was Coach T. Like, oh shit, I have no idea.
Sit up straight.
Right. Everybody's like, all right.
I'm taking notes.
So then you go to KC?
Yeah, I was spent some time in KC. Did mini camp there, which was great because it was just great to see. It's how they operate. They just do things on another level, and it's you can see why their product is what it is. Then also just coming in there, just seeing Clyde, seeing Daryl. So it was just great to be back, just with those guys in the locker room for a brief second. Patrick Mahomes is crazy.
His talent?
Yeah.
Just
natural.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just freakish.
Yeah. And
who
Never
was it before that you thought to yourself, man, this dude's a freak of a football player? Before Mahomes,
as far as a quarterback,
just who? Because it's tough to. Once y'all are in the fraternity, y'all play football every day. It's tough for y'all to be like, this guy's great.
So it's crazy because when we played him in the bowl game at
Texas Tech,
we played him in the bowl game, and I remember Coach Raymond saying like, this guy is going to be like the #1 quarterback in his class.
Wow.
And then we're all like, we don't even know who he is right now. Man, we get in the game, and I remember I was like chasing him, and he just throws the ball like sidearm, but he's like has one hand on the ground and he's falling and just throws it. I was like, what the hell? Like, I never seen that in a game before. Yeah, like in a game, somebody just do that, like dumb look, just whoop.
Yeah.
And I was like, I came back to the sideline. I was like, hey, Coach Raymond was lying. I mean, he wasn't lying. So just to see him like go from that to now, it's
like I see the way that
crazy.
Tyrann Mathieu talks about him.
Oh,
and
man.
Mathieu, it's tough to surprise him,
right?
Like, because he's usually the best player out there.
He's always on.
He's always the best player, and to hear the way that he talks about Mahomes, I mean, it's like he's on a different stratosphere. Like this guy's just a different level.
Yeah. And that also was an experience too, being able to be in the same room with Tyrann. So just to like actually see him working like his day-to-day routine, and Tyrann is always on. Like there's no off button with him.
Right.
So like I just remember hearing the stories like how, competitive he was in practice and things that he used to do, but actually going out there and see it, I kid you not. In the first period of practice, he had 3 turnovers.
Just takeaways by himself.
Just by himself. The first play, he had like a pass breakup on Kelsey. Then the second play, he caused like a forced fumble. Then the third play, he got like a pick. And this was like in like 7 plays. Wow. Like a 7-play period. He just like, dude, I'm like, what the? I'm like,
what did you think of Mathieu before playing with him? Like, what is the reputation of Tyrann Mathieu to a young DBU member? Somebody that played in his room. Who is he?
He's God. He's a DB God. People who I put in that category, I put who changed position. Deion Sanders, God for sure. Yeah. Tyrann Mathieu, God for sure. Joe Hayden,
wow,
God for sure.
Who you played with at Pittsburgh?
Yes. And Pat P is a God also. Revis is also a God. And I'll say new guys. I'll say Jalen Ramsey, Tre'Davious White. I feel like those are DB guys for right now.
So where are you now? Do you just stay in shape and you wait on a call?
Yeah, I just stay in shape on a call.
Is it all NFL or would you play another level?
I thought about entertaining the CFL just to get the experience of living in another country.
That would be
just
awesome.
As a person. Just
that would be awesome, especially for where are you? What, are you 26 now?
Yeah, I'm young. I mean, bro, I'm young. I want to move around,
go live in Quebec
things.
for a year. Go live in Montreal for a year.
It's like, where are you? I'm over here in Toronto. Just kicking it, baby. I'm over for 6 months, just chilling.
What the field goal post here?
Yeah, right. You know the field goal post in the middle of the field, right? What about photography? I always thought you could tell that you love that.
Yeah.
You love that.
Yeah. Media, photography, videography is always going to be like me. But now what I'm kind of transitioning to is fashion. So fashion is kind of like my new hobby, the things that gets me going now. So I mean, all I'm really doing right now, I'm just working on my brands. Never J Fake. These my socks, these shoes.
Yeah.
Got the shirt, got the pants.
Damn.
Got watches.
Where do they get this stuff? Where do we get this stuff?
You get on neverjfake.com. So it's www.neverjfake.com. And I know everyone wants to know what does Never J Fake mean.
Yeah.
So J Fake means to lie. So never J fake yourself, so never lie. So in other words, just quick one word answer is just living your truth. Like that's it. That's what the brand means. So it's actually what's crazy is that I started it at LSU like 2016. So I just started out of nowhere, just making it, just making.
You missed NIL.
Ah, yes, which is crazy.
NIL is built for that.
I really miss everything.
It is built for that.
I miss everything. So
just by a year or two.
I missed the Natty. I missed the new facility. I missed NIL. Yeah, it's
just by a year or two.
Yeah. I say this. I said, I told one of my friends, he was in Vegas, and I was like, hey, man, you might want to put this in, man. I'm like, every team that I was on the year before, they won a championship the next year. So I was like, I left LSU, they won a national championship. I leave Tampa, they win a Super Bowl. I'm like, all right, it's looking like Pittsburgh has a strong chance. I know they're starting off a little shaky right now.
If you're a gambler, put your money down on the Steelers.
Put your money on the Steelers. Put your money on the Steelers.
What was it like watching that 19 season for somebody like you who was so instrumental in building up that locker room?
It was, I kind of felt both ways about it. I kind of felt like salty because I was like, damn, like this is supposed to be me.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's just like, wow, like look at what we did. So it was just cool to see like all the young guys that came in that didn't know nothing and just, helping them develop their game and becoming, better men and just watching them now. So I talk to K-Baby all the time. I talk to Grant all the time. I talk to Todd all the time. So I still keep in contact, like, mostly for the core people in my room and the guys. I talk to PQ. So it's always cool to kind of look back and just like, wow, like, we really kind of laid the foundation to, like, what it was. Because everybody that I talked to in the locker rooms and stuff, they're like, oh, LSU, Joe Burrow, da-da-da. Like, that was just 1 year. And I was like, no. The year before, it's really when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, PQ, everybody, this is when they took that step.
Right.
So you seen it. But if you weren't watching LSU, then you really didn't know. But just being able to finish with the Fiesta Bowl, we haven't done that in a power 6. I mean, a New Year's 6 in like 8 years prior. Right. So like being able to go out from the 2014 class who was projected to win a national championship.
Absolutely.
So like from going from that to being with the 2016 team with all those damn draft picks and not, finishing up at the Citrus Bowl, like what the hell was that? And to finishing with the Fiesta Bowl. It's like from my time from just going from this to finishing, at the high, and then for them to take it over the next year and, actually stamp the flag in the ground. So it was great to see. Sounds
like he needs a ring.
I do?
Yeah, you
for
do.
Sure.
You
absolutely done something.
Did Burrow's success? Did you realize that he was that good? Did you realize that he could accomplish that?
I knew Joe Burrow was Joe Burrow. Our first meeting that we had with him. So this was when we were having quarterback competition between Justin McMillan and Joe Burrow. So Justin transfers, and then now Joe's our guy. So we had like a player-only meeting before the season. It was like, because at the time the team wanted Justin to be the quarterback, because he did his time. Now it's his time to step up into that light. The coaches didn't see that. The coaches seen something that we didn't see. Coach O seen something that we didn't see, and Steve Insminger seen something that we didn't see. So they come, they say, Joe's going to be our quarterback, Justin's transferring, that's the end of the story. Cool. So now it's our job as leader to communicate that with the team. Mm-hmm. So we go up there, we communicate. It was like, hey, guys, Justin's gone. Joe's our new leader. We're rolling with Joe. And then Joe, he's like, hey, man, can I say something? He stands up in front of the room. He was like, I know y'all don't know me. Honestly, I really don't care. I'm just trying to win the championship. Woo! Let's get this. Let's get this done. And then from that moment, I was like, "Oh shit!
Oh shit!" I was like, "We got a dog."
I was like, "Yeah,
we got a dog."
I was like, "Yeah, he's the one. He's the one." Because I've always felt that that's what we needed in our quarterback. Because the team, everything, we had all the pieces, but it was never that true person to say, "I'm gonna get it done." You know what I'm saying? Like regardless. And he was serious about it.
What up there this season? He has the video. It's like, hey, Mike, get your boys ready.
Yeah. We're coming for that ass today.
I didn't see that. I think that I was going.
Yeah, that was going into 2019.
It was.
Okay.
But that's the same type of story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just kind of who he
Joe.
is.
That's Joe. And also the Texas A&M game, he came up to, I think it was like overtime 6. And he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey John," like he's like he's so fatigued, like I'm looking at him, he's like
out on his feet.
He's like, "John, like you got to talk to him, like they got to get it stopped, like I don't know if I can do another one, like I don't know if I can go." And then like a part of when I first seen it, I was like, damn, like I never seen Joe like weak. Right. So it kind of like threw me off. And then I snapped out. I was like, "Joe, I'm not trying to hit that. Like, hey man, you gotta go out there and finish the game. You gonna finish the game.
Run another draw."
Yeah, I was just like, "You gotta go finish, man. Go finish." Then he was like, "All right, I got it.
You're right, JB. I'm tripping, man.
It was the first time that I seen like a chink in his armor for real.
Superman can bleed.
Yeah. So then, but then like after the game, he's just like laid out. He's just like he's so fatigued. He's like done. Coming locker, he's just like laid out. And then it's like he literally left it all on the line. Like, so it was just like, it's like, damn, like this is this is who you want as your quarterback. Yeah, this is who you want as your quarterback. This is who you want as your quarterback.
Catching up with John Battle, one of our favorite, man. Longtime LSU safety, has been on the NFL rosters. Still, football life is his football heart is beating, but very talented off the field, very passionate. Is home Florida? You living back at home?
Yeah, I'm still in Miami. There's just something about that place.
Hell yeah!
I bet there is. It's the palm trees, or the beaches.
Yeah,
the ladies. I don't know.
Right,
a combination.
Yeah. It seems like a great place to be, especially right now.
Oh yeah, right now, man, it is so hot. Like when I came here, I was like, man, I miss this weather. Like I miss seasons. I miss fall. Like Miami is just always summer. Yeah, it's always 80 up. Like it's just ridiculous.
Can Miami be Miami again? Can the U be the U again? I know that Manny Diaz is probably not the guy to get them there, but can they ever be what they were?
I think for Miami to get back to Miami, they have to get someone who truly understands the culture. Like you have to get someone who's, for example, you have to get someone of Coach O who understands the culture of what it means, like to
the surroundings,
right? For not only just the university, but for the state. Yeah, and I think that's their biggest problem right now. They don't have that because the talent is there. They have all the capabilities to get all the players that they need, and then now they redid their facility. They have the indoor, so the facility is beautiful. Like everything's perfect. I just think they just need someone who truly gets it, like who truly gets the community. With dealing like with Miami players, because we're different. Sure, we're a different breed of athlete. So mentally, yeah. So you have to get someone who truly knows how to understand a South Floridian athlete who's coming in at 17, 18, trying to transition him from his inner city home life to now being a total football player. Yeah. So I think, like I say, I just think you got to get somebody who truly understands the culture there. Yeah.
Give them the website again.
And so it's www.neverjfake.com. You can go on Instagram and find us at neverjfake. You can go on Twitter, find us at neverjfake. You can go on my personal pages, which is JBIV000. And then it's right in the bio. So for everyone, I know everyone's acting like, what is JBIV000? So that was like my first rap name. So I'm the fourth. So IV, and then the rest is 4,000. So like my favorite rapper was Andre. Yes, 4K. Yes,
Jack,
4K.
Catch that picture behind you before it slips and falls. The Burrow painting. JB, appreciate you stopping by, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
Proud of you, man. Good to see you. Every
y'all.
Time you come back to Baton Rouge, you got a spot on the couch, man. A spot on the podcast.
This is. I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is great. Like just for seeing you from going from the radio station to creating your own is beautiful to see, just as a person that's just in the space of creating and trying to make their own. Like this is truly like, this is giving me like juice. Like it's giving me like great energy. Like, damn, like keep going, you keep going. Like look what Jordy doing. Like he's making it happen. Like no matter what. So, I mean, you all like I say, you welcomed me in like first day one that we met and kicked it off, and this is great to see it. Like you know what I'm saying? You being being able to have, whatever you want at your necessities and needs, and be able to express things how you deem, and this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful.
Love you, bro.
Hey, same here, man.
Good to see you. John Battle.
Hey, thank you, fellas.
That's my man right there, man. Go over to neverjfake.com is the website.
Yep.
John Battle will be in Baton Rouge for a couple more days and head back to South Florida, but the next time he's here in Louisiana, he's always got a spot right here.
Definitely.
Wait, you sticking around for Auburn?
No, he's out midweek.
go?
Man, yeah, So I'm coming back for homecoming.
Okay.
I'm coming back from homecoming. I'm coming back from Florida. I hate Florida, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. So I have to be there. You maybe start a little pregame shoving match like we always do.
Get the DBU ball out.
Definitely. And also, I'm having a pop-up shop that weekend at Cars and Culture.
Beautiful.
So that Friday. So
Beautiful.
I'm gonna have my hats. I have a special LSU edition hat too.
That's at Renato's place.
Yes.
At Anthony. Yep.
So
let
right
us
in Perkins
know.
Row. Yeah, right in Perkins Row. So I'll
let
send
us,
you guys some flyers and information.
Absolutely.
On that.
We will promote the hell out of that. Before we get out of here, what's it like to play a night game in Tiger Stadium like this Saturday? I mean, this Saturday is going to be...
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
The 8 p.m. was always like...
That's the one.
It's like, you can't really, you can't really explain it because like the 7:15, 6:30 kickoff is cool, but when you run out there at pregame and it's already dark, it's like it's like electricity. You can feel it in the air, like literally, like it's just like what the hell?
Yeah, it's
like
amps, bro.
The stadium is shaking. It's nuts.
That's what I was going to ask.
Nuts.
When you're like in the locker room, can you feel it outside? What's going on?
Before,
you like, oh, this was about to be different.
I think it's before the national anthem or whatever. I know we're in the locker room, but I know the band plays something and you just hear stumps. And you just hear stumps, and like the whole damn locker room is just shaking from the stumps. So you like. Now you're getting juiced up for real, because you can really feel the energy. It's like, oh yeah, this
the Roman Coliseum.
Kick this thing off for God's sakes, man! I got goosebumps.
Yeah, this is gonna be the one.
Great seeing you.
Yeah, same here.
John Battle, check it in this morning. We will be back with you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. No, I take that back. We'll be back with you today. Keyshawn Butte will have it for booty calls tonight at 8 o'clock with the best wide receiver in the game.
And we had late night BJ with it, which is
wow. Keep it freaky on the new show, baby.
Hey, I like it.
We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll be back today. Stick around.